So, hi, welcome to VPOD Vishnu podcast. So, on this wonderful evening, we have among us Annapurna and Vamsi. So, yeah, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name is Vamsi Kumar and I am from Final BDS in Vishnu Dental College.
Hi, this is Annapurna, final BDS from Vishnu Dental College.
Yeah, so how did it all start? Why did you take up dentistry as your field?
Generally, we all medical students aim for MBBS, but some of us can get that seat due to some small reasons. అంటే ఆ సీట్ని పోగొట్టుకుంటాము. సో అక్కడి నుంచి లాంగ్ టర్మ్స్ అన్నీ చేస్తాము. సో అక్కడ ఒకవేళ అప్పటికే అవ్వకపోతే కనుక we will get into BDS by interest, like some of our branches related to medical. Example, oral and maxillofacial surgeries, like that.
Basically, it's we don't get MBBS, so that's why many of them will get into dentistry. So even I came to dentistry like that only.
So, like, first you wanted MBBS, and now that you're into this, do you like what you're doing?
Yeah, but we initially, we can't show interest that much, but we are enjoying our profession right now.
Yeah, in first year we were a little bit sad, but after first year and getting into the clinics, and it's all good now. We gradually got interest in this, and it's fine.
Yeah, with time you learn how to deal with it. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so what's your project like, and how did you get into this build club? And you're winners. Yeah. So how was that journey, and how did that happen?
We have got news that we can participate in engineering programs, like innovation programs related to engineering, or either it may be medical or engineering. When we came to know that, we asked permissions and we went, and initially we don't know what it means. Gradually we came to know, and some ideas have been striked in our minds, but we can't finalize those ideas. During our lecture giving a class on a particular periodontal lesson, we came to know that this we can add this to our idea and make a innovation project. So likewise we came into this project.
So that how you got the idea, like?
During our lecture giving a class on the periodontal and its components.
Okay, and then how was the journey from the initial days, how you formulated your idea, and to here being the winners? Like, how was it?
It was actually difficult. We were thinking like, idautunda avada, will this happen or not? Are we into the wrong stream doing all these things? Ante mana stream e ver kada. Is this important? Is this needed? First, that was our idea. Like, we were thinking like that. Okay, then later, gradually while doing this project, we felt it's good.
Yeah.
It's worth doing this.
Exactly. Like, usually, like, even we engineering students, when we get into this field, it's always like, following the herd. It's basically you get into it, you do a job. It's basically the routine thing. But, overcoming that and getting into a different space, it's difficult. So, I mean, like, you also...
To experience a different world, we have to... when we get the opportunity, we have to utilize it. That's why we came here. And even though some obstacles are coming, we just kept aside and we got into this. That's it.
So was it hard, like overcoming that dilemma stage? And
up to some extent it is hard, but after that point of extent, we came to know about 70%. Then from that point, we are easy.
Initially we don't know about the technical things. So as we are only into dentistry, we don't know all the technical details, everything. So once we started doing and we got to know all the how to do this with this technical work, and then now we are fine. After dealing with those technicalities, we felt okay, this is good, let's give it a try. Why, like, everyone is doing commonly, so we should not be the same person. We have to come out of the box and think something else. So that is how.
Initially, we faced some problems with how to explain our idea, because it is based on dentistry, and we are explaining to non-dentistry students or any persons. In explaining that and making our project to be selected, it is somewhat difficult, but after 2 rounds we came to know that we can do this.
I mean, seriously, even I couldn't understand when I actually first heard your idea. It was like really hard for me to actually understand all the technical terms and all that. So it's kind of hard, but now that you're winners, it's okay then. Well, so talking about that time management, like being a student, being a full-time student, and like studying, exams, assignments, all that again, then how do you manage your time?
Initially, we didn't told to any of our faculties or our mentors. But whenever we said that we are doing a project on particular thing and it is related to engineering and it is somewhat big and it is conducted by IIT Hyderabad. So whenever we explained all these to our faculty, so they also supported. Initially faced some little bit problems, but after those days, our college lecturers, they're supporting us. So coming to time management, we are having up to 4:35. We will leave our college or clinics, but after that we will have some assignments. We just do those assignments and come to this work. Otherwise, we will do this work and then we complete our assignments. That's it.
Is it easy for you? Like, how do you manage?
It is okay. It is first I faced little difficulties because immediately after the college ends by 4:30 or 5. After that we have to rush. Either we have other exams. In dentistry we commonly have exams. Mostly there'll be either we'll have exam or we'll have assignment or we'll have something to submit. There'll be one or the other deadline every day maximum.
Yeah.
So we have to manage with that also. Either we finish that first and then we go back to TBI and we work there, or we work first and then do it. Somehow firstly it was difficult and later we managed.
So how do you prioritize? Like, which one should be the first one to be done? Like,
if there is an exam or assignments to be submitted one day later or 2 days later, we will first do those assignments or works and then come into this project and then we will work. If there is no time for managing on that particular day, we will just postpone either this work or assignment to next day and we will complete. At least postponement, it will be only in between 1 to 2 days. But we are not postponing up to 2-3 days like that.
Initially we even thought to quit.
At
this
some extent.
because
at the
of
point
not being
of time,
able to...
Yeah,
we
not
were
being
not
able to
being-
balance.
We thought, why leaving the mainstream and coming to something else and prioritizing this one so much?
Because it's always risky.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
there's
is
always
risky,
a possibility.
but at the end of the day you need to get your certificate, you need to complete your degree first.
That's all that matters.
And
Yeah,
even
that
in the stream, in medical stream, it seems to be very difficult that we can't complete our backlogs while doing other next years. If we fail in greater than one subject, we have to leave 6 months back.
Yeah, we'll be 6 months.
So
6
we will
months
we will have that fear of being 6 months back, and it's very tough to
not
handle
like,
those. But
other branches.
with our lecturers and principals, we done it.
Well, that's great. So it's like there must be days when you don't feel like doing either the works, like nor your TBI innovation work or nor the assignments or the academic work. So what do you do on such days?
On those days, I will just go and play the sports. That's it.
Okay.
Because I have to relax. Otherwise, my mind will just burst.
Yeah,
So either I have to do sports or I have to be in rest. That's it.
I'd rather go and sleep all day.
Well, that's our
Sleep
favorite
is my
hobby.
thing. Yeah, sleep or food, that is one my favorite things to do. If I don't do any academics or I don't do any TBI work, I'll just go and sleep.
Well, that sounds very convenient. Yeah. So, okay. So, like talking about a team, I mean, since the day one, is it you two or were there any other people, or how was it forming a team together?
During this initially when I started this project, I'm the only one who started and completed 70% of presentation work. That's it. Later my teammate Annapurna came into this project and I just asked her and I just explained just briefly. She is very interested and she's hard work. I thought that she is compatible with this project to me, and we just came together with this project. That's it.
So when he came up with the idea, introduced you to the idea, what were you feeling like? Were you like confident enough?
Yeah, firstly I was a little scared. Okay, can I manage academics and this one also? I was thinking, shall we do or not academics or this one? I was in a dilemma. Then later, when he got this idea while listening to the lecture, I was facing trouble, the same problem. The instrument we use is periodontal probe. That is our product also. So when we were getting examined on each other in clinics, I faced that problem. So I thought, okay, he came up with a solution for the problem I have, which I couldn't find a solution. So this is fine. It's very nice idea. So let's work it out. That is how we became a team.
That's actually cool. I mean, you had a problem, he had a
Yeah,
solution,
he had
and
a
you put
solution.
together
Yeah.
like formulating it.
Even that problem is faced by most of
patients
the
also.
dentists and even by patients also. It is a sensitive technique to perform on the patients. Actually, my product is belongs to dental instrument, and it is called as a periodontal probe, and we kept a naming called Diora probe, which is nothing but D means digital and I means intraoral, ORA means oral, intraoral.
Okay.
So we formulated that brand name as a Diora probe to that particular instrument. Generally, that manual instrument is used in the patients to measure the depth between the tooth and the gum, adjacent gums. So whenever that depth is increased, that health condition of the gums is decreasing. So whenever we examine unintentionally, we can put excess pressure, and we can unintentionally we can damage those structures.
Okay.
So I thought that if we limit that pressure, we can get accurate depth, so that we can measure accurate depth and we can say accurate diagnosis to the patient.
Yeah.
So I thought that there should not be any error in any examination, and I thought that making this as a digital, manual to digital.
Yeah, so that would be precise and accurate.
Precise and accurate, yeah. Even the diagnosis will be accurate, and we can display those values, and we can store that in a computer, so that everything will be stored for each teeth.
Yeah, that would be a huge data, and then you can use it for further studies, whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's great. And like, how does it look from here? Like, starting from now, what is the future plan for your particular product?
Firstly, we are working on a basic prototype. Once the prototype is ready and then the testing is done, we'll see whether we can develop the other generations. Our product will have 3 different generations. First one will be a basic model, and second one we'll add few other features. And the third one, we'll attach a computer to it, so we can store all the data digitally. And introducing with a cordless Wi-Fi system. From there, we can develop a product further.
For the market, for the actual
Yeah,
market.
actual market. Our target customers are dentists. Mostly, it is a good opportunity for learning institutions where students can learn accurately. Like, with the correct diagnosis, they can diagnose the patients correctly, so they can treat the patients better.
Yeah, because they are the ones who are going to take up the dentist
Yes,
course later in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, where do you see yourselves in the next 5 years?
At present, we are in the research stage, and that means which materials are required to make that prototype, basic prototype. And when we completed that prototype, we will bring that into testing. And then if it is, if the basic model is completed and approved by IIT Hyderabad, we can proceed to further generations. If at all second generation is formulated, second generation prototype is formulated, we will make patent of it.
They may be a large-scale production also. That is our main aim.
And as Vishnu Foundation is offering, Vishnu Dental College is offering many satellite clinics, we can bring those instrument, that particular accurate Diora probe instrument into that satellite clinics, and it will be very helpful. Even in the testing also, it will be helpful to bring those instruments into the satellite clinics and making accurate diagnosis.
So if you want to know more about the satellite clinics part, go listen to our previous episodes. It's like the entire series, Dentopreneur.
Yeah, I have listened it about satellite clinic also. There is a separate
like we
podcast.
started this whole series only where we have been bringing up people from your field and talking about it. We have got to learn so much about your field actually, and it's like really, it's overwhelming actually, learning about a different field altogether.
Yeah.
Okay, so one piece of advice you would like to give your younger selves, what would it be?
Just don't lose the opportunity when it comes, and initially we may face a lot of problems, and like we can't manage it, and it is not our stream, and how we can do that. So much of fear it will be present in our minds. So just to cross that one step, then you can enjoy that other world also. That's it.
As we know, failure is the stepping stone of success. First idea may not be successful, but definitely one or the other day you will be successful. Just think out of the box. Don't be a routine person.
And it may be failure or success, but we can experience that different world. That's it. I just came into this project that I can experience it differently other than our colleagues or academics.
Mostly, I think no other dentist will get this opportunity. We are lucky that we have all these opportunities. You can explore a lot.
There's so much of
There's so much to
everything.
explore. We are getting now an opportunity we can even learn coding now. That's totally different from our stream, right? So there's a lot more to explore.
Now I'm thinking that to learn the coding from either our engineering peers or any other students, or in Vishnu Engineering College, like that. If we learn that coding also, up to some extent technical work also we can do in our project, either in this project or in even further any ideas projects. We have some ideas other than this project. We have another 2 ideas. If any opportunity arrived, we can tell those ideas to our higher officials.
Yeah, definitely. Like even when we work for technology, so it's always we don't have the domain knowledge like you people. So like you are more beneficial at this rather than us, because we only know how to do the work. We don't know the science behind it. Like you're the people who have the domain knowledge, and also you can learn coding. It's like easy only. You just need some time, so you can learn how to code, and you also have the domain knowledge. So together you can actually like bring in a product. But for us, we actually need someone to tell us like what are we supposed to do, how are we supposed to do it. So I would say in that terms, you people are like really lucky.
Yeah, you guys can't learn dentistry. But
You can do it.
Part.
Yeah, we just have to go through the entire 4 years course. Like,
Yeah,
but
4 days.
So that's really hard for us.
Even when we visited that IIT Hyderabad month ending of November, it seems, they are just saying that how you dental guys came into these projects and programs. We have met only one college in that program, our VDC, Vishnu Dental College, and other Ganapati Dental College, it seems, from Chennai.
Okay.
Vinayaka Missions, Vinayaka Missions.
Okay. Well, that's really amazing actually, how you people got into this. And also like, what motivates you every day to do this? Or who motivates you? Like, who is your role model, if there is someone?
There is nothing like motivation, but I believe in when we started something, either it may be project, assignment, or in a personal life or anything, I can't stop in middle. Either I have to end it or I should not start. That's it. I believe in that. If you're not able to do that, don't start. And if you're started, we have to go till end.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's really good. India.
Same for me too. I'll also either do or just don't start it at all. And mostly my mother keeps me motivating all the time.
For me, my uncle, from my childhood onwards, he is my role model and motivation. He will just motivate me whenever I was down in either in academics or in sports or anything. He will just encourage me. No other can do.
Push.
Even my parents also. I'm not comparing, but he is much interested in making me better and different. That's it.
Mostly I don't feel like quitting anything if I start something. But once I feel like quitting, I'll just call my mom. Amma, please help me, say something.
She's the savior.
Yeah, she's the savior for me. She'll say, no problem, ma, it's okay, nothing will happen, just cool, think of it. Then okay, mom, your work is done, you motivated me, let me start again fresh. Then I'll clear my mind and I'll get back to work.
Well, it's really important. I mean, as students, like we all have such days where we feel like really down, and it's like it seems like nothing, like everything is impossible. But again, you get up, you do your work, you just get your things together. Yeah, that's cool. So lastly, how Vishnu Foundation is nurturing you and helping you in all your projects and work you're doing. How are they helping you out?
Initially, we thought that we have to do solely we have to do, and I thought that it is a private thing other than dentistry, so we have to do privately. We have to ask permissions. It is very big and can manage, and either our college will support or not. So many questions are running in my mind, but whenever just we asked and we explained that project to our vice principal sir, he really very supported us, and he even said that any permissions I will give, but you balance those academics and this one, I will give definitely any permissions, and even I will help in academics to cover those incomplete works or classes. So he supported us, and our lecturers also, when we explained our project, they have supported, and mainly our mentor who supported the most, Ramesh sir, he is the periodontologist. And the thing is, I slowly adapted to this, and the more it is running in my mind is to complete this project at time, and I should take up another project.
You're ready to take up another project?
Only if I completed this.
Yeah, that's there.
First, even our staff didn't know about all these things. They were like, what is this? What is all these things? Okay, then later, as time passed and we explained everything properly, and they understood. And once, even Ashwin is very helpful for this from Vishnu TBI. He's the one constantly coming as he'll ask our lectures, sir, you all love them, they'll do wonders. He'll just say this thing, he'll say, you give them permission and see, they'll be the winners. And like that only, they gave us permissions, they are very supportive. And Vishnu Foundation TBI was very supportive. They came every time, they asked, even they postponed exams for us. Our internals were postponed
okay.
because of mission dates, everything.
Okay.
They postponed our internals. He spoke to vice principal sir. Sir also gave us permissions. He said, okay, it's okay, you skip this exam, you will write another day. It's okay, you finish this work, I'll help you in academics. So all were very supportive.
Okay.
And even they told that if at all our project is completed and it came to testing stage, they told that they will allow our prototype to be tested in satellite clinics also.
Yeah.
So in another colleges, if we do this project, they should find there is very hard thing to find those dental clinics to test. Nobody will allow like private clinics, but here we have that opportunity to test our prototype. So it is
so
very
much of opportunity.
Yeah, we got many
big
resources
opportunity.
also. We got some workspace from Vishnu TV where we constantly go there, we work, we'll ask doubts. That was very helpful. They gave us workspace and they even provided with Wi-Fi. We worked there, and then later we finished somehow.
The main thing is when I entered initially, I thought that we have to struggle very hard. Nobody will help us because it is related to not only dentistry, but it is also technically it is related to engineering also. So I thought that maybe in middle we will stop like that. But whenever Ashwin made us to complete our presentation by ourselves, just guided us, but he didn't make any presentation for us.
Yeah. So it's always you,
Yeah,
but they
he pushed
provided
us.
you.
He pushed us to up to till the submission date. Even before submitting half an hour, he guided us that it should be in like this way. It should be like this way. Nobody will tell that basic things also.
So basically, we don't know about pitching everything. So he is the one who guided us. He told you have to prepare like this. This is how your presentation should be. So like that, he taught us. What he taught didn't help only in this one, but it is helping in other projects also. He showed us that way how to do.
Finally, I thought that these many people are encouraging and supporting us. So why can't we do this? And
Exactly. Why shouldn't we do
why shouldn't we do this? And if it is done and we can take another project also, these are people who encouraged us, and we can do lots of project with this encouragement and support. So likewise, I have just motivated.
Well, it's really happy to know that you have all the support, like, for you to work on your projects. It's really amazing. Yeah, so lastly, thank you for being on a podcast. You want to ask something? Or do you just want to put your views, like how did you like it? Or
Yeah, actually it is my first experience in the podcast. So it's just strange, but I am experiencing a new thing.
You want to add something?
Yeah, it's like exploring things.
Yeah, like you said before.
Thing we started and it is leading to many other
So it is giving you opportunities.
Many other
If
opportunities.
we didn't came into this project, we can come here and see the podcast or Vishnu radio station or like this. So with this project, we are meeting so many people and we are experiencing new things. That's it.
That's actually great. And we really wish that you would, get to greater heights and actually get to explore many, many more things. Thank you so much.
Thank you.